Alright guys, it looks like our rosters are good for this game, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the second one. Probably be all we do today. Next time we jump on to stream this, we'll probably do the last two for this week and move on to week 3. Trying to figure out between 3 to 4 weeks if we want to check out the stats, which one of those we want to do. Probably 4, I would imagine, but we'll see. If you have any preference or suggestions, feel free to drop those in any comments in the chat here or in the comments in the YouTube version once it's posted. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Poison at the Quake. And while that's starting off, I'm going to go grab me some more coffee. We'll be right back.
Great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Well, the first week is in the books. Thanks for being here again today in week 2. And we're just about ready to get this game started as the visiting team gets set to take on the home team. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Kick this one off.
The away team will be kicking off to start the game.
Nice distance.
Woodson back deep to return.
From the 4. Great move to get free. Woodson has a nice return, taking it back to the 36.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on. Let's go now.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Millen comes up to make the play at the 42.
Now they got to keep going at him. If they can get that defense tired and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
So that play goes for about 6. Second and 4.
42-yard line.
Hold the look.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 45-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So a pickup of maybe 3. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Hold him right here.
Jackson is the deep back.
Play football. Hey, watch that screen.
Miller takes him down before he can get the first. Jackson makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the first down marker. James is ready to punt this one away. Number 89 back to return. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Solo. Solo. Here we go, baby.
The home team with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Harris is there for the tackle at the 23.
Running the ball consistently is a first step in creating a balanced attack.
And he picks up about 4. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Go make a play. Rush in.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Sheds the tackle. Leonard is there on the stop at the 26.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep the throttle
The
down.
home team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back
Boom. Boom.
with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Number Number 5.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to run and get some more,
Is back to receive this kick.
some more coffee.
From the 27-yard line. Woodson takes the punt to the 37-yard line. Ball on their own 37.
Let's ride, man. Let's go, boys.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Hampton is there on the stop at the 38.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line.
From the start. Stay posted now.
The visiting team with a 4-man
All right.
pressure.
Let's see what we got going on here.
For a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't
The
be
poison
winning in
at the
races.
Quake here.
He's good at getting after the quarterback. But let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Not here. Not now. Aye. It's too much. Let's go. Watch each other back.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He stopped immediately, and it won't be enough for the first down.
9-yard gain on the play.
Eric Martin on the reception.
Number 89 is the deep return man.
Looks like Donovan McNabb was the quarterback. And they'll punt it away to the poison.
And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Do not give them an opportunity to return it.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Not today.
So Theismann and the poison, along with Jerome Bettis in the backfield, will set up shop. And they'll give it to Bettis.
Scott is there on the stop.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You
I
knock
mean,
them
if
out
they
late
can
in the
average
game
4
with
yards
that
a
long
carry, their running
touchdown
game will be
run.
just fine.
And he picks up about 4. Ball on their own 20.
Come on. Under 10.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Clark, the man in motion.
Let's go. Here we go.
It's supposed to be Tim Wilson at fullback, but that did not look like it said Wilson, did it?
Makes the play.
Maybe it had his
He was
first
looking
name
for a
too, I'm
place
not
to
sure.
run, but all those places were filled up with guys
Wasn't close
waiting
enough to see it.
tackle him.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Don't stop. No stop.
Oh, it does say Wilson. I'll be damned.
Let's go.
The home
Right
team
there.
come out in a nickel package.
Right.
They give it to the halfback. Great fake.
Fake it to
With
Bettis.
the pass. And this pass is completed.
And they hit
So
the
a
fullback
risky
out of the
call to
backfield.
send the corner back
Wilson on the
upstairs, and they give
reception.
up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at
First and
hitting
10.
someone in stride.
Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
They soft, man.
The home team with a 4-man front. Toss play to the left. This one will be spotted at the 46-yard line. That's his 3rd
5-yard
tackle of the
gain
contest.
on the play.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense
Decent
that
game.
they have to respect the running game.
5-yard gain. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce it.
Edgar Bennett in the backfield.
One back.
Pressure coming with the pass. He went up there and he got it. Right. Takes him down at the 47. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Wait, 82. I don't see an 82.
They ain't got nothing. One of us gonna make a play. Let's go.
Oh, that might be Dallas Clark.
Carry.
I couldn't make him
Will he spot
84,
this
so
one?
I've changed
At
it.
the 44. He wraps him up and
Gain
now
of
has
2 on
4
the play.
tackles.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hand.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The home team with a 4-man front. Rolling. Sheds the tackle. Scott is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Doug Baldwin on the reception.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown to 88,
Defense just didn't look like
which
they were
is
together
Michael
enough.
Irvin.
There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there.
Is our screen off again?
Attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the
I think
kind
it
of
is.
drive they were looking for.
This freaking thing, I'm telling you what, dude. Alright, let me get this fixed. I don't make any changes to it from the last time I streamed something, and it freaks out on the aspect ratio for what the screen's supposed to be. I don't get it. Alright, that should put it where it's supposed to be. Jiminy Christmas.
Number 5 will be kicking off. From the 2.
Sorry about that, guys. I
They
keep
don't want to fall out of
doing
contention
streams
early.
with it
They'll be
and
looking
don't
to
expect
put
it to
together
change,
some
and it
kind of scoring
changes.
drive
And I don't know
with
if that's a
possession.
product of the game being old or if OBS is just stupid. Not sure.
It's
They'll
first
take
and
over
10.
at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Overswing right. Let's go. Watch out.
But if you have a source and you don't get rid of the source and you save that transform edit, it should keep it in my mind, and it doesn't seem to do that for some
Even more
reason.
effective.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the
I mean, I get it a little bit if you did like a desktop capture and it was,
They don't get
Jackson, the lone setback.
maybe that's what we need to be doing.
A little misdirection.
Anyway, if it was a desktop capture and your game like manipulates the screen size, like maybe to 800 by 600, that kind of thing,
Working hard down there.
then maybe I could understand it, but
3rd and 3. Ball on the 36.
we ended the last game at 900 by 1080, which is the screen resolution, and somehow it changed to 4,000 something
Defense get ready.
by
All right, let's go.
2,000 something. It's just weird.
Can't bring him down. Number 72 comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line.
All right, 32 with the carry. That's going to be Edgerrin James.
Solid yardage. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Play football. Danny,
The
James
visiting
still in the
team
backfield.
line up in a 4-3.
here we go. Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Number 78 stops him for negative yardage. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time
Wow,
for
did
these
he
guys
beat
to
out
call a blitz.
Bo Jackson
They got
for
in
that?
there, filled the gap,
Or did Bo get
brought
hurt
down the back for a
or
loss.
tired?
Ball on their own
Ball on the
44.
44-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
There's
All
Fred
over,
Jackson.
y'all. Not today. How weak? Let's go. Come on.
With the throw. And
Wide
he
open.
hits his target. The 40. Can't bring him down. Harrison is there for the tackle.
Wide
At the
open. That's
20-yard
Ben
line.
Coates.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long game.
Great play there. They get 34 yards. At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, the visiting team ahead of the home team. 7-0. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. Ball on the 20-yard line.
There's Bo Jackson.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Joseph
Makes a man
comes up
miss.
to make the
That
play.
still didn't get
At
much.
the 22. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare. And it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on the 22-yard
Ball
line.
on the 22-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go now.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Millen is there on the stop.
Got a little bit
At
that
the
time.
20. Jackson
Gain of
paddles his
2
way
on the
forward
play.
for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Not a whole lot, but some.
And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Let's turn it up, D. Play football.
They come out in a dime package. Great fake. Gets rid of it. And he slips out of bounds.
Oh, it looked like
At
he
the
got both feet
3-yard
in there
line.
too.
Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there.
That's
It's
the
his
poison
accuracy
coach. What's he
that
clapping
puts
for?
This guy on a whole nother level.
It's first and goal at
Ball
the
on
3.
3-yard line.
Watch out. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off. Number 34 is
Run
there
blitz
for the
there
touchdown.
pays off.
At the 6. Nothing
on the
doing in the
play.
middle, and they stop him for a loss.
William
The
Henderson
defense
is their
well
fullback.
coached. Everyone knows what their assignment is. That time they worked as a team and they made it look easy.
6 yards away from
Ball
a
on the
touchdown.
6-yard line.
No stop that motor. Knock him out. Blue down.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Hand off to the tailback. He's brought down.
Still
behind
nowhere
the
to go.
line For a short
ball
loss.
carrier,
They went backward on
1
that
yard
one.
loss
And they
on the
ran
play.
right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
It's third and goal
Ball
at
on
the
the
7-yard
7-yard
line.
Stay at home.
Only one man back. To the end zone. Right on the mark.
Oh, how did that get
Touchdown,
through?
home team.
Holy!
This is a good play by the
To
offense.
AJ
in the
Green
red zone.
touchdown.
The wide receiver is going to
I
break
guess it
away
was to
right
his
here
side a little
and
bit.
come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Still looked like he should have knocked that down at least, right?
The point after is good. Just what they wanted to do. Take a lot of time off the clock. Cap it off with a touchdown.
They put out a great effort, controlling the line of scrimmage.
I've been a little bit worried about getting Axis Football to move this to as well because, well, one, they don't show off the helmet logos and stuff. Madden does a pretty good job of showing that stuff off.
Tucker
I
is
don't think
back
they,
and
I think
ready
they're
to put
further
this
away
one
from
in
the actions. I
air.
don't think they show it off as much.
Booming kick
And I
downfield.
definitely don't think they zoom around the huddle or anything.
This one is
like
taken
Madden does.
by number 89. They couldn't stop him from getting into the end zone the last time out.
But the biggest reason is that I have an older version of Axis, and I want to say it's
First and
18,
10.
At the
maybe
20-yard
19.
line.
I can't remember which one for sure, but it doesn't want to launch. And I've tried taking it off and reinstalling it, and it still won't launch. So that worries me. Because I don't want to have this going on there on Axis 20, and then when the new game comes out, not be able to still use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Because if I have to move it to 21 to keep it going, that's going to frustrate me. Not that I wouldn't, because I may like it more, but initially I don't want to be forced to do that, right?
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
But we'll see. And I may get it and decide not to move it. It's just going to depend on what it takes to get there.
Bennett, the deep man. They give it to the halfback. Great fake. Rolls right. Closing in. Going for the deep man. And he makes no.
But I think with all the templates you
He
get
had to unload that
with
pass
their
in a
stuff, it
hurry.
might be a
Yeah,
little
he
bit
felt those
easier
guys
to
closing in and gun the ball out of
customize the
there.
uniforms.
Third
But they don't do that kind of thing, where they just zoom around the huddle there to show off the logos and stuff.
Gets rid of it. It's broken up.
Oh,
That's
just
the
got a
kind of
hand
play
on it.
They've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Clark was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Now Diggs makes the play.
Woodson lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of bounds. on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
You can't stop me. What screen?
Out of the I formation. Moss moves in motion. Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. He hits his
Wide
receiver,
open.
and he goes out of bounds at the 34. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
Somebody might want to cover
As a
him. He's pretty
receiver,
good.
All you have to do is
Just
get a
saying.
step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Jackson, the deep back. He hands it off.
There's a pretty good game for Jackson.
At the 45-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there.
Well, I gotta
Some
say,
great
for this
blocks,
game
and he
being
has
as old as it
patience
is,
as he
it
picks
still
up the
looks
first
pretty
down.
good.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
They line up in the I formation.
It just, because it's so old, it's a little quirky on how it works with OBS and whatnot.
Is there for the tackle. At the 44
But so is the NASCAR game, so we're gonna have that regardless of which one we try to use, I guess.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on their own 44.
Let's go one deep. Under 10. Get it up.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Coates, the motion man. Unleashes the deep ball. This pass is incomplete. You can see what great arm strength he has, but that was out of reach for the receiver.
And he does overshoot, like that time. But other times, he hits him right in stride.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Good shoot.
James, the lone back.
Go. Make them go short. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Pass.
Under pressure. Stepping up, gets the pass off. Incomplete.
Likely would have been short anyway.
Front forces the incompletion.
And you know that the defensive coordinator loves it when he can drop additional guys back in coverage but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Number 89. Sets up
NASCAR game's
for the punt.
another 5 years or so older than this. And I think it's looking pretty good too.
He signals
Although
for a
I don't
fair
think it's
catch.
looking as good as this game, but again, it's older, so
Excellent job by the kicking team to down the ball at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, and the punter
hard
did
to
his
expect
part
too
by
much
placing it
more
exactly where
out of it
had to be.
being an older
He
game
could be
than
a
this
heck of a
even.
weapon when he can do things like that.
1st and 10. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Hey. Blue down. Hey, here we go.
The home
Here we go,
team
baby.
line
Rock
up
and
in a
roll.
4-3. Clark in motion.
The only downside I think to moving to Axis would be I don't think the stadiums are as
At the 6-yard line.
The defense is trying to
Customizable.
shut down the running game early to force him to pass.
Although
Let's
it's
see if it
pretty
works.
limited in this
Causes
game
him to
too,
give
so
up
it wouldn't
on
be a
it
big
here in the
deal.
first half.
Ball on their own 6.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
What screen?
You can still do the logos in the field and
The home
think the
team
end zone as
come out
well.
in a nickel package.
Go back.
Gets the pass off. Harris is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to.
1st and 10.
I think he's most effective
Ball
when
on
they
the
really need to catch.
16-yard line.
Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Check it. All right, let's go.
They'll pass on first down. Going deep. And
Oh.
can't hang on.
The coaching staff thinks that he has
Well,
some
at least
of
it
the
didn't
best
hit him in the
hands.
hands.
Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Wow.
2nd and 10.
Lynn Swan with the drop. Holy.
All on us, y'all. Let's go.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Pressure, gets rid of it, drops the interception.
They were in zone defense in perfect
Irvin,
position to make the
intended
play.
receiver on
But they
the
let it
play.
get away.
Tried to get that one into Irving.
3rd and 10.
Irvin
Ball on the 16-yard line.
tipped away by the defense. 3rd and 10.
Bettis, the lone back.
All right, now.
Drops back. With the pass. Harris is
There,
there
Lynn
on the
Swan
stop
comes up with
at
one.
the 40-yard line.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
That's what they needed. See if they can get Swan going here.
is
Wilson
there for
gets
the
a carry.
tackle at the 43-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on
Gain
the
of 3.
43-yard
2-minute
line.
warning
Watch the
coming
man.
up.
From the start, from the start. Let us dictate.
Only one man back. And with a counterplay,
Bettis on the carry. He's free.
the 30,
And he's gone.
the 20, the 10. He gets all the way in for the touchdown. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
The bus coming through.
Hansen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. They have a 1-touchdown lead now.
A little bit slower scoring pace in this game so far than the last one. That could change in the second half, though. You never know.
Number 5 in to kick this one off. He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field.
I got to start doing the Super Mega Baseball playoffs too, so I can get to the next season where I get to play. Not sure that'll be better or worse, but I'll find out if I ever get to it.
McNabb goes to work with an empty backfield.
There we go, D. Hey, watch the ball.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver.
Oh, what a
And you give him time
what a
to
throw.
find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Randy Moss on the catch.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the run. Be careful.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
Yeah, you see me. Careful.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. This
That
one
looked like
falls
pass
incomplete.
interference
He had
there,
too
didn't it?
much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
It looks like he
Look,
might
they
be
didn't call
pressing
that.
a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver
Ball
can
on
go
the
to.
42-yard line.
Well, maybe they didn't call him because he was standing still and the receiver ran into him. Maybe that's why.
Pump fake. Throwing.
Oh,
This pass
lucky
is
that didn't
incomplete.
get picked
Plenty
off.
of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
42-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
The offense has been stepping it up on third
Almost
down all
halftime
day.
here.
With the throw,
Oh,
he was
oh, right to the defender. He's lucky that one picked off too. And now he's injured. Well, that's going to end their series, so can he come back in the next series, or will they have to sub him out? Looks like Kozar is going to be the sub if he cannot continue.
James will come in now to punt it away. Number 89 into return.
John James to punt.
They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch out.
Expect him to
Bettis in
run,
the backfield.
and as they say that, they motion out the back. So they're going to
Looking for
pass.
Something long.
Well, that's aggressive.
He can't
And
bring
out of
it down
bounds.
inbounds.
Tried the
On
wheel route to
middle of the line of
Bettis.
scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little
Comes
time
up with
to
it,
look
but
over
out of
the field.
bounds.
There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Get some slot going. Shotgun. Shotgun.
The home team with a 4-man front. Pump faking. Pressure coming.
Oh, too much time.
Call a timeout. They have one timeout remaining.
Boom! Hey, where'd that truck come from? The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let them get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
Hey, watch the ball. We're coming to wreck.
The home team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. They give it to the halfback.
Draw play. Can't quite get there.
Bettis is denied the first down.
Now the defense stood their ground and didn't let them get loose.
On the play.
Number 5 is ready to punt this one away. Woodson looks like he's ready for the return. From the 31.
42-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let us dictate. There we go, D.
They line up in the I formation.
Rock and roll. Watch screen.
Let's turn it up, D.
Going to the air on first down. Steps up into the pocket. Closing in.
Now it's open.
Wow,
This is what
taking
happens
way
when you
too
miss
long.
blocks. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yards.
Had plenty of time, seemed like.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard
Receivers
line.
couldn't get open, I'm assuming.
It's showtime, baby. Get it
The
started.
visiting team with a 4-man front. Blitz is coming. Shoots away the off-balance throw. Number 34
Got that one off,
comes
a
up
little
to
short.
make the play at the 40.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Drops back. Throwing. Millen is there on the
Loss
stop.
for the first
At the
down.
48-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Looking for the long completion.
Oh, he had Moss again.
Complete. Johnny
Couldn't
rushes
quite
the
hook
throw.
up.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Hey, let's go.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it.
Oh, it goes to the other side of the field.
They'll spot this one at the 6-yard line. And that tackle gives
To
him
Ben
3
Coates.
in the game.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Watch the snap down. Lucky. Watch each other back. Blue down.
Fix the
Trying for
spike.
end zone before
Goes to
halftime.
green. Touchdown.
Home team. Great catch for the touchdown.
Extra point
Yeah,
should
he's
knot
a
it up.
veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open
And
in
that
the end
should
zone.
get us to halftime without too much else going on, unless they can return the kick for a touchdown.
Tucker comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good. Number 19 completed pass after pass, accounting for all the yardage on that drive.
Yeah, he and his receivers were on the same page, and that got him a score.
See if McNabb can come back after halftime or not, or if it's
Tucker will be kicking off.
Kozar for some more of the game, or if even McNabb's
This
coming
one
back
is
at all.
fielded by number 89.
Speaking of touchdown returns, look out! By God, he did it! Unbelievable!
He dives, touchdown.
Wow. 101-yard return. Well, I said it. I didn't think it was actually going to happen. Interesting.
Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The end of the second quarter with the score, the visiting team ahead of the home team, 21.
At the end of
14.
the first half, the score is the away team 21, the home team 14. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Tucker comes in to kick off. Good distance. This one is taken by number 89. Number 89 returns this one.
That was a huge touchdown considering they get the ball first in the second half. With the lead, if they can put any points up with this drive,
First and 10.
put the pressure back on the Quake.
First and 10.
Here we go. Regular. Yes. Oh.
The home team with a four-man front. Scott is there for the
On the
tackle
run.
at the
No
23-yard
gain on
line.
the play.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Bart
It's
Scott
second
on the
down
play.
and 10 to go.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Turn it up now.
The home team come out in a dime package.
Let's go now.
With the throw. Right is there on the stop.
With the
Give him some time.
First
He'll
down.
hit his
Ricky
man.
Prohl on
And
the
thing
catch.
is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball
First
on their
and
own
10.
43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Knock him out. Not today.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Dead ball.
Oh, 76 moving early. That's Orlando Pace.
The flag
Wow.
for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining
First and
focus.
15.
So now it's first and
Ball on the
15 after the
38-yard
penalty.
Well, right. Well, right.
The home team come out in the quarter defense. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. Hansen comes
Oh,
up to
can't
knock
hang
that
on.
ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
Second and 15. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. John, they convert on
Makes the
second and
catch.
long.
The
It's a
play
first down.
results in a
Yeah, and when
first
you
down.
have that kind of pass protection
Complete the
and a clear
Baldwin.
field of vision, then you could put everything into the throw and usually make it accurate and on time.
First and 10.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. They soft, man.
Bettis, the lone back. Handed it off to the back. Hansen is there on the
Found
stop.
a bit of a hole that time.
40.
It seems like he's
Gain
picking up
on the
huge
play.
chunks of yardage every time they hand him the ball.
Ball on the
Second and
40-yard
3.
line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Danny. Hey.
The home team with a four-man front. Drops back.
Turn it up, D.
Throwing. The 30.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have 2 feet in
You
there.
like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Irvin was his intended target.
Third and 3. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on. So we gonna take it. Let's go now. Go make a play.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. The 30, the 20.
Oh, he stays in.
5, touchdown.
Wow, what a run.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
It's got to be Dallas Clark. Once again, I can't put 44 on a tight end in this game, so had to change his number. And Bobby Ingram is 84, so I couldn't go to 84.
The extra point attempt is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they've figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
Number 5 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Woodson.
Been a
Kickoff
rough start to
return,
this
20
game,
yards.
but they still have enough time to turn it around.
See if I can't make that update on the player
First and 10.
sheet
on the
there, which will
22-yard
update the
line.
roster. I just changed it on my copy by pen, so.
The backs are lined up in an I.
But it'd be good to, if I ever have to print them out again, to have it changed on the
Number
file.
78 comes up to make the
Jackson on
play.
the carry.
Jackson with a nice burst through the middle that
On the
time.
play.
5-yard pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All right, let's go. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Get it up. Play hard and fast, baby. Knock him out.
Receives the handoff. Great move to get free. Millen is there on the
with the
stop
carry.
at the
Gain of
28-yard
2 on
line.
the
A
play.
big part of this guy's running style
Matt
is
Millen
to
on
use
the stop.
blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch the play. Temple, you can't stop me.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
Come on.
Hand it off. Great fake. Rolling.
Uh-oh.
Almost intercepted.
Wow.
Bayless was there on the coverage.
Green, the intended receiver, on the play.
Champ Bailey with coverage.
Number
John James
89
into
will
punt.
Go back to accept this punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
Trying to remember who John James punted for. Was it Green Bay? Does anybody know?
First and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
I mean, I could look it up, but
Slot going. Here we go.
Bettis, the lone back. Miller goes in motion.
Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
A little misdirection.
maybe I should have put that on my spreadsheet
A little shake and bake. Harris comes up to make the play.
so that I could have had it on a printout.
37-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into
And maybe the
defender,
college they went to, I
taking
could
him
have
right
added
off the
that.
turf. Now that is a
but-
textbook block right there.
No big deal, I suppose. Jim Leonard.
Let's go. We turning it up. Hey, storm.
Away the counter play. Big is there on the
Bettis
stop
on the
at
run.
the 39.
3-yard
Bettis
gain.
has
Like
just
Poison's
gone over the
starting to-
century mark.
Looks like this Poison are starting to run the ball a little more here. Trying to eat up some clock, it looks like.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on
Not
the
quite in the fourth
39-yard
quarter
line.
yet, so I'm not sure that's a good strategy. But they are up 2 touchdowns currently.
A little misdirection.
Run it again. Got a hole.
Harris
Oh,
comes up to make the play.
If he hadn't done the spin, he might have got the first
45-yard
down.
line.
On the
Bettis
play.
is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing.
Well, I mean, he had a touchdown run for 80
Ball on
plus,
their own
didn't he?
45.
Ball on the
Could be one reason.
45-yard line.
Big stop right here.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Gets his hand on it, and good pressure
No,
forced him to get rid
52
of
with the
pass
breakup.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a
Robert
heck of a lot
Jones.
better than throwing it to the other guy.
Good play to get the ball back to his offense.
Number 5 comes into the game for the punt. Woodson sets up to run back the punt.
Bring in Max Protects on the punt since it looks like Quaker coming after it, but they back out.
And so the punt goes out of bounds.
I don't
This
think
team is
that's
gonna
quite
have to
as deep
focus
as they
a
were
lot more
hoping
than
that
they
was
did
going
in
to
the
get
first half if they're gonna
before it
come
went out
back.
of bounds.
Ball on their own
10.
33.
Ball on the 33-yard
So
line.
Quake with decent field position
They
to
line
try
up
to
in the I
cut
formation.
into this lead.
They give it to the halfback. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. Jackson takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Not much doing there.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Yes, on.
I'm coming through, baby.
Number 19 back in the shotgun.
Remington,
Coates,
right.
the motion man.
Blue down. Let's go, D. Knock him out.
Here comes the blitz.
No.
Throws it.
Oh
Pass
no.
was incomplete. Taylor was the intended
Taylor,
receiver
the
on that
intended
play.
receiver on the play.
John Taylor, intended receiver.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's make a play. Give me some, give me some. Let's go now. Ain't no thing. This too easy.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Nice call going to the air. That'll move.
Got it to John Taylor that time.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, let's go one deep.
They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why
and
they
they
find
still aren't.
themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Hand off to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. And he steps out of bounds. At the 39-yard
Randy
line.
Moss with the catch.
Makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Solo.
James in the backfield.
Defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Gives the ball off. Harrison
Run a
comes
draw,
up to make
can't
the
quite
play.
get there.
At the 38, they don't make it to the marker, but they
Late
could
enough in
try
the game
a
to go
long
for
field
it?
goal.
Or do they take the points? Or try to take the points? Wow, they're gonna punt it.
James
Holy.
coming now to punt it away. Number 89, back
And
to
that's
return.
gonna
He
be a
signals for
touchback?
a fair catch.
Touchback.
Wow, not quite sure about that call.
First and 10.
Unless their field goal
Ball
kicker
on the
doesn't have the leg,
20-yard line.
but their field goal kicker is Justin Tucker, so you know he's good.
They'll go from the I formation.
Blue Jay. Let's go, boys. Let me check.
Pushes off. Scott is there on the stop
on the
at
run.
the 16-yard line.
Loss
This
on the
defense
play.
has some good speed, so when you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Watch your back. All on us, y'all. Hold
The
it
home
up.
team line up in a 4-3.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. Number 89 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Oh, this too tough for you. Favor, favor.
The home team come out in the quarter defense.
Sack right here.
Receives the handoff. Great fake. Gets rid of it.
Got a guy.
Went up there and he got it. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive
Dallas
going.
Clark on the reception. Creeping up towards 100 yards, isn't he?
Let's turn it up, D. They ain't got nothing. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Defense, get ready. Play hard and fast, baby. Here I come.
And with the counter play, refuses to go down. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
on the run.
Bettis runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Second and 7.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Nice play fake. Looking for the long completion. And he fails to hang on to that one.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Turned around a little bit on that play, it looked like.
Ball on the
Still looked like he should have came up with it, but didn't.
It's on.
They've done very well on third down to this point. With the throw, broken up.
Wow.
He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Number 5 is ready to punt this one away. Woodson is back to receive this kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle
Wow.
down, avoid mistakes.
That didn't look like a
and
very
work
good
hard to dig
coffin
themselves
corner
out of
either.
this
Nope,
hole.
wasn't. 31-yard line.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Didn't quite angle that like they wanted, I don't think.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Number 19 sends a man in motion. A little misdirection.
Alright, so Quake with another chance to bite into this lead, and that kind of run is not
He's
going to get
really
it done.
not gotten it going on the ground today.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Turn it up now.
Gets the delayed handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 28. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 28-14. The home team has the ball and a 2-touchdown deficit to overcome to start this final period. It's 3rd down and they have a long way to go.
28-yard line.
Check it. Here we go.
Number 19 looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Pressure looking deep to the right. It's going the other way.
Oh, he picked it off.
28 makes the
Wow,
4th
it's not what the Quake
interception.
needed there. Kosar throws the interception.
So they're ready to go on offense after the
And that
interception.
will allow the
They'll
Poison to
start
take
at
some
the
time off the
29-yard
clock
line.
with a 14-point lead.
Theismann using split backs. Hand it off to the back. Harris is there for the tackle.
The guys up front have been doing a heck of a job opening holes for the running game today.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We turn it
Bettis,
up.
the lone
No, me,
back,
me.
number 89, comes in motion. On the call,
Oh, what a run.
Woodson comes up to make the play. At the 50, they blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Ball right around midfield.
Let's go. Keep moving.
The home team line
James
up in a 4-3.
Edgar Bennett in the backfield.
Given to the halfback.
They do
Jones
give it to
is
him.
there for the tackle. At the 49. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
One back. What's the hard count?
Only one man in the backfield.
We're talking about Reed.
Looking to run it here. Scott is there on the stop. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Fly alert. Fly alert. Watching the knee.
See if they can get the first down to keep this clock moving.
This too easy.
He gets the carry.
Oh, they run it again.
Mosley is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep
Could
it on
possibly
the ground.
pin him
Time
deep
off
here,
the
though,
clock,
with a good
not
punt.
force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Number 5 comes into the game for the punt. Woodson lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of
I
bounds.
don't think
If
that's
they want
quite
a
what they
shot
were
at
looking
this one,
for.
They got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Bring it.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Ooh.
Encroachment number 96.
So he's
First
called
down.
for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Following the penalty, it's now
Ball
1st
on
and
the
5.
30-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Hey, let's go.
Jackson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Unleashes the deep ball. And he fails to hang on to that.
I think you might have been out of bounds anyways.
Defense got a little lucky there. The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
Clear! Clear! Watch your eyes.
Pressure coming, trying something to the left.
Deep.
Incomplete.
Moss
An
can't
errant
come
pass
up with
that
it.
time.
Moss, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Get it out. Go make a play. I can do it, baby.
The visiting
Here we go,
team
baby.
come out in a nickel package. Number 19 with a man in motion. Closing in. Launching this one deep down the middle. He couldn't control it.
The
Not
back who's
quite.
a good receiver out of the backfield could really give you that extra dimension on offense. You have to find a way to try and catch it when your hands are on it.
James will come in now to punt it away. Number 89 sets up,
No surprise they
waiting
didn't go
punt.
for that.
And he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The home team with a four-man front.
Bring it on.
Expect a lot of runs here.
Go.
Draw play.
Let's go now.
White comes up to make the
Bettis,
play
the ball
at
carrier.
the 30.
I'm
5-yard
impressed with their
gain
running game.
on the play.
It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
Second and 4. Ball on the 30-yard line.
We turning it up. Everything you got. Will.
Nickelback in this time.
It's on. Let's go, D. Play hard and fast, baby.
Dropping back.
Clear.
Gets the pass off. Gets his hand
Oh,
up. Can't complete
knocked
the
down.
short pass attempt.
Mosley.
So they'll have a third down now.
Third and 4. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Turn it up now. Watch the snap down. Defense, get ready. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go. Get some slack on.
Tucks it away. Scott makes the stop.
Not
and
quite
no
enough
reach
for the
short of
first
the
down.
marker.
Gain
That
of
third down
4
run, not
on the
enough to
play.
keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
6 punts today.
Number 5 is ready to punt this one away. Woodson is the deep return man.
This will make 7, I'm guessing.
He drops it.
Oh no.
The visiting
Oh
team
no.
time on the fumble. Big play on special teams
Oh.
here in the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. Charles Woodson muffs the punt.
So
First and
after the
10.
fumble, they'll go to
Ball
work
on the
with good field
19-yard
position.
line.
Watch your man. Lucky.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Throws it. He hits his receiver, and he is bumped out
That
of
was the
bounds.
one thing that the Quake did not
He's
need.
proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
And now
First
they're
and
8
goal.
yards away from finishing
Ball
this
on the
drive with a
8-yard
touchdown.
Royce in. Get my cut back. They ain't got nothing.
Clark goes in motion.
Get it up. Get it started. You gotta believe it. It's hot.
Hands it off to the back. Harris comes up to make the
Ooh.
play. At the
Bettis
1-yard
almost gets
line.
in.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
The ball
Second and goal.
almost on the goal line.
Second
less than
and
a yard
goal.
away.
I wouldn't be surprised if they handed it to him again, but they're crowding the line, so maybe not.
Little misdirection.
Well, they did.
Touchdown.
And he got in.
visiting team.
Wow.
And he powers his way in there. He follows that push and he gets the score.
That was definitely something about the bus. You might know he was coming, but stopping him was a different story.
Hansen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The visiting team with a big lead here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes we see teams run the ball when they got a big lead. With so much time left in the clock, it's still better to mix it up and keep the defense off balance.
Up 3 touchdowns now. I don't think the Quake are gonna have enough time to do anything with this.
Number 5 is back and ready to put this one
Just a matter of what the
air.
final's gonna be.
Nice distance. This one is fielded by Woodson.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Woodson on the return.
Thanks, John.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Play it. Play it.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. The 40.
Complete to
Comes
Coates.
up to make the play. At the 46.
This is what they have to do.
Coates having a
Keep
good day.
making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's
119
got to
yards
get
on
the
4
first,
catches.
and he picks the right guy to throw
Pretty
it
good
to.
day. Just not translating into points for him, that's all.
Come on. Right. Here we go. Quick shoot.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass.
That was a bit off.
Moss was his intended
The
target.
intended receiver on the play.
A little bit off on that throw.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Play football.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Number 19 sends a man in motion.
It's showtime, baby. No more, fellas.
Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Broken up. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Green
That's
can't
what
hang
the
on.
defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Third and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep your eyes up.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Under pressure, throws it. Short pass.
Screen pass.
Wide receiver on the right side. Grant is there for the
Not enough for
tackle.
the first
At the
down.
42. Moss didn't get enough for the
Assume they're
first.
going to have to go for it here.
Fourth and 7.
From the start. Let's go now. Let's turn it up.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Here they come. Grant
Yeah, they
is
got
there
it.
on the stop at the 27-yard line.
You talk about a guy
Complete
who
to
sees
O.J.
the whole
Howard.
field. He's ready to throw when his
first down.
receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch this play right here. He's looking. He sees his options. Then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on fourth down.
Get me going. You got to believe it. It's RJ. Let's go. Watch your eyes.
Blitz is coming. Pressure with the pass. It's batted away. Good push by the defensive line.
Not a very
forcing
good throw
the
there.
incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to
I
know
don't
who
think
his
they're going to have
outlet
enough
guy
time
is
to
and get
close
the
this
ball to him when he
deficit
feels
enough.
that pressure coming.
Ball
2-minute
on the
warning coming
27-yard
up.
line.
Yeah, you see me. We turning it up. Check it.
The visiting team come
like
out in
the
a
move, like the
4-3.
swap.
Taylor comes in motion. They're blitzing. Pressure coming. Throwing. And he hits his target. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah,
Ben
that's
Coates with the catch.
defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
Ball on the 21-yard
Ball
line.
on the
8th play of this
21-yard
drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Brown.
Complete to
makes the
Coates
tackle
again.
at the
Coates having a good
14-yard
day.
line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big
Again,
catches
just
when
not
they really
translating
need it.
into points for him.
This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Come on. Are we? There we go, D. Watch your man. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Keep the throttle down. Keep moving.
Gets rid of it. Makes the grab.
Touchdown to
Watch this catch
Coates.
by the tight
He
end.
deserved that.
I always say
He's
the
had a
tight
good day.
end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good.
And that cuts it to 14, but under 2 minutes left. It's going to be tough.
This might be a little too deep a hole.
Well, they need the ball back and they need points, so they're lining up for the onside kick. The onside kick is off.
Bouncing around. They got it just before Quake got there.
Drive from the 42.
I would expect that the Poison are going to run from here on out. If they throw the ball, I would be shocked and probably fire my coach. Although they might throw on third down if need be. Oh, to the fullback.
At the 37, 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Box left. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Edgar Bennett in the
The
backfield.
home team line up in a 4-3. Hand it off.
That'll be a
Comes
first
up to
down.
make the play at the 29, and he was able to create a lot of space.
That'll allow them to take some more time off the clock.
Some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Here it comes. What screen?
The home team come out in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Harris is there for the tackle at the 25. Bennett rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Chris Harris on the tackle.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Can't get it from behind. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. Takes the handoff and runs it all the way in for a touchdown. This guy is a lot of fun to watch.
Steve Van Buren should be 15, but can't make a running back 15 in this game. So I had to go with 25.
Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone.
Mark that one too so I can update it. I thought I did those as I put them in the game, but apparently I didn't do all of them.
Number 5 will be kicking off. Booming kick downfield. From the 3-yard line. The home team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 21-yard line. Ball on their own 21.
21-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man. Let's go now. Under 10, 10.
Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
It's on. We turning it up. Yeah, it's on.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Almost picked
Ooh,
off. No choice
that could have
here, John.
ended
They
the
just
game
have
right
to keep
there.
throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Third and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Play pass. Here I go. Let's go.
Number 19 looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers.
From the start.
Throws it. And he dropped it.
Oh,
so
wow.
they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage.
The intended receiver on the play.
Got his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
Keep your eyes up. All right, let's go. Save a flag.
Well, it's really not much much of a decision here. They have to go for it. With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver.
Green able to come up with it for the first down.
Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Only his 4th catch, but he does have 2 touchdowns today.
Get my cut back. Here we come. Hey, watch that screen.
Moss, the motion man.
They both left. So we gonna take it.
I'm coming through, baby.
What's the hard count?
With the throw. Jumps, and he has it. Brown is there for this tackle at the 34. They want to hurry it up here.
Let's do our thing. Watch each other back. Turn it up now.
I think Coates has the other touchdown, so Moss doesn't have a touchdown at all yet.
Closing in, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Time is
Tried to go to
working
Green
against them.
again.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Rush in. Hey, watch the ball. All on us, y'all.
Drops back.
Right there.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Millen comes up to
Complete
make
to
the play.
Brian Blades.
26-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight
Just
to
short
the
of the
line.
first down, though.
Going for the first on short yardage. Gets the pass off. And he
Coates is
hits his
open, and he might
target.
make it to the end zone. He does for his second
Number
touchdown of the
19
day.
finds the weakness in the defense and makes them pay.
So we got 2 for Green and 2 for Coates. Moss with no TDs today, thus far. Not sure if he had any the first game or not. But we'll see some of that when we look at the stats after week 3 or 4, whichever one we decide to do it in. I think we'll do
Tucker comes in for the
maybe a
extra
separate
point.
stream for that.
The point after is good. They cut the
Like
lead
its own
to
episode
2
kind of thing.
touchdowns after scoring that one.
And then I'll upload that into the week playlist, whichever one we decide to do it on, 3 or 4. I think we'll probably do it every 4, just so there's only a couple.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Onside kick. And they don't recover. The visiting team will start the drive from the 40.
Plus 3 doesn't quite come out evenly, so we'll probably do it every 4. Although they're 17 weeks, so
Here we go. Let us dictate. Play hard and fast, baby.
might do 4-4.
They'll take a knee. Johnson stops the clock with that timeout.
12 and then 16, so we'll probably do 5
more
on the
kneel
last
down,
one.
and they have the
4-4,
win.
4 and 5. That way we're not doing it again after the 1 week.
Let's turn it up, D. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Keep moving. They both left. Lucky. Watch the play.
Did they just...
Let's go.
Shouldn't the clock be running?
Watch your man. Keep
I'm a
it
little
throttled
confused
down.
here.
I'm coming through, baby.
Second down, they lost 2 yards, so it couldn't have been an incomplete pass. It would have had to been a nil. Oh, I guess they called timeout. Never mind. I'm stupid. Not paying attention. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break after this game, and then we'll be back with the second NASCAR test. See if the ticker and everything works okay and looks fine.
Watch screen. Hey, let's go. No more, fellas. You need a rush.
Make sure we get our
All on us, y'all.
screen set up right so everything's on the screen like it should be.
Today, but in this one proved to be 2 touchdowns better.
Just to make sure everything can run at the same time and stream fine.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.
Alright, so the Poison take the victory there over the Quake. Go ahead and get that saved here, and of course it is again messing with the size. Not quite sure why it keeps doing that. After you set it once, you'd think it would stay And it's getting a little upsetting that it's not, to be honest. I don't know, however, because I do think the football game does resize here and there. So I'm wondering if I need to be doing desktop on that. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's get that saved. I may try to play with that a little bit before the next episode, which I'm hoping will be another double shot at some point to finish week 2 off. And we'll see how that goes. But we'll be back in a few minutes with the test of NASCAR number 2. So hopefully we'll see you guys then. Be sure to catch these VODs on YouTube, same channel name, if you are not able to catch them live, as Twitch will not keep the VODs, I don't think, unless they have a certain amount of views, which mine usually don't get. So if you do want to catch some of these episodes that you've missed, they are available on YouTube, except for 2 games which I did post the box scores for. Not quite sure how I missed downloading those, but apparently I did, unless they got deleted in something, but couldn't say for sure. But if I do miss any, I'll just grab the box scores and post those so you guys can at least see who won and by what score. Anyway, we'll get these 2 up as quick as we can, and we'll be back with the NASCAR test in just a few. Peace.